Welcome to Chamber Chat on the Road with Mary Beth Horton. This weekly program is focused on keeping you connected to your community, the place we call home, where we work, play, and raise our families. Featuring updates on economic development, the latest news on businesses moving into our area, networking opportunities, and upcoming community events for you and your family. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you enjoy today's program. Now, here's your host, Habersham County Chamber President Mary Beth Horton and her special guest.
Hey everybody, I'm so glad you joined us for Chamber Chat on the Road, where we hit the streets of Habersham County to visit businesses and discover new things about our community. Today we're starting off at a place in Cornelia that's listed in the Guinness Book of World Records. The Everything Elvis Museum has over 30,000 Elvis items, making it the largest and most unique Elvis museum in the world. With the Emmy Award-winning Big E Festival coming to Northeast Georgia next month, we thought it was the perfect time to visit Joni Mabe and explore the panoramic encyclopedia of Everything Elvis. We are here inside of the Everything Elvis Museum, and I've got Joni Mabe, who is the curator, director, owner, operator of this fantastic place. Joni's got me into character today, so I'm feeling very inspired inside of the Elvis Museum. Joni, thanks for being part of the show.
You're welcome.
And I want to hear about, this is magical, and we're going to walk around in just a minute, but how long have you had this?
I've been here in Cornelia for 20 years this year, opened in 1999.
And you have been collecting items long before you've been here. What, you are up to 30,000 items?
Yeah,
over 30,000.
More than that, yeah.
That's incredible. So what got you into collecting Elvis memorabilia?
On the day that he died, I became obsessed with him, his voice, and then his image. I was in art school, and I started making Elvis art and started trading my art for memorabilia and souvenirs that people had collected over the years.
You have it open to the public. You also sell some of your art, right?
Anything with glitter on it that we'll see upstairs is my artwork, and I do sell it.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about when you guys are open and how people can find you.
Okay. We're open Friday and Saturday, 10 to 4. Or if you want to come during the week, just call and make an appointment, and we'll open up for you. And I welcome groups, and, different tour groups are good.
And recently you had, rumor is, you had a very famous guest come to visit, Ozzy Osbourne. Is that true, or was that an impersonator?
No, that was true. It was really him.
And did you know in advance that they were coming so you could prepare?
I did.
Yeah.
I had to clean up.
And they were amazed, I'm sure, at everything. So tell us, what is your favorite? I know you probably have several favorites, but as far as what you've collected over the years, what do you find to be your most prized possession?
The Elvis wart that was removed from his right wrist in ~57, and I got that in 1991, and then the Maybe Elvis toenail.
Yep.
Which has become infamous.
That's and we're going to see that, right? Okay, I definitely want to see that. Now, I want to take a walk into your gift room, so let's head in there and see what all you have to offer.
Okay.
We are inside of the gift shop, surrounded by thousands of items. You have everything from Christmas stockings to shot glasses to pot holders. This is amazing. Where do you get all of this?
This is my retail store, so I look around, and since I'm a business, I buy it for the gift shop.
And you have this artwork is all your original, and it's absolutely incredible. How long does it take you to do a piece like what's behind us?
Probably about 3 months. I do about 3 layers of glitter.
Yeah.
And to build it up, if it's like leather, if the person's wearing leather, like Loretta Lynn over there, I build it up to make it look like, leather.
Oh, wow. So you're covered in it by the time you're done.
Yeah, it gets everywhere.
And now people can find your artwork not just by visiting here. You just mentioned off camera that you have some art displayed in the Atlanta airport, and you've gotten a lot of attention from people passing through that way.
Yeah. In '96, during the Olympics, Atlanta commissioned me to do a piece, and it's called Dead Southern Icons of the 20th Century. And it was 12 icons, like Hank Williams, Martin Luther King, Elvis, of course, Patsy Cline, Tennessee Williams. And then in 2000, they commissioned me to do another group of people who had passed away since '96.
Oh, wow.
And then again in 2001. So I've added Margaret Mitchell and Eudora Welty and Johnny Mize from Demorest.
Yeah, local.
Yeah, and but the criteria was they had to be dead to become an icon.
Okay.
So
Do you have a favorite or one that was maybe the most difficult piece?
oh, and Dale Earnhardt, he's one too.
Oh, yeah.
And that one's tricky because he had all the advertising. I had a hard time finding orange glitter for, I think
Yeah.
it was Burger King.
Oh,
But
my
anyway,
goodness.
Robert Johnson is probably my favorite. It's
Okay.
like 4 by 8, and it's a full body of him sitting on this brocade thing. He's on a stool, but this is brocade material, and it was fun doing all the little intricate things in that.
That's really amazing, and it's so bright and colorful. I don't know if you guys can capture it, but this is really just such a cool room. But this isn't even the museum. So your museum's upstairs.
Right.
So we're going to get to go see the wart
Right.
and the toenail.
Correct.
Okay, that's what we're here for. Let's go check it out. All right, Joni has brought me upstairs into the actual museum portion of the house, and we are in the ultimate fan's bedroom.
Right. The ultimate
setup.
Elvis fan's bedroom.
And it's just posters and memorabilia from all of the different, I guess, shows and things that you had been a part of.
I was on the road for 14 years, so I would collect things. People would bring things to the show and sell them to me and donate to the museum, or people would come and say, hey, they got a great Elvis thing at this thrift store, or store. So I would go get it. And
Do you have an inventory of everything? Like, would you know if something was missing from the wall?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
would?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have a mental picture of it.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
And we also call this the Moody Blue Room. Each room has a theme, and so the walls are blue in here. So I know this as the Moody Blue Room.
Okay, and the next room we're going into.
Is the Hawaiian room.
Oh, let's take a walk. Okay, tell us a little bit about what room we are in now.
This is the Hawaiian room, and from like Blue Hawaii and
Yeah.
those albums, Aloha from Hawaii. And I have just different things when I was on the road and different Elvis tribute artists. Back when I first started doing, they were called Elvis impersonators, but they don't like that. And then
Yeah.
when Bill Clinton became president and the stamp came out, they became Elvis tribute artists. So ETAs is what I
Okay.
refer to them as. Different ETAs over the years that I've met, and costumes that I've made.
Did you make this one?
Yeah, I made this one. It's a poodle skirt made out of felt.
Wow.
And I try to make a new costume every year for the festival.
Have you worn
And-
this one?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then I collect different clothes from like the era that Elvis was popular, the 50s, 60s, and
Yeah.
70s, and the fashion. So I have things that Priscilla would have worn in
Yeah,
the 60s.
lace dress, yeah.
And black velvet paintings, puzzles, and I collect autographed pictures of people who co-starred with Elvis in his movies. I have Anne Margaret and Ginger Alden. Her picture's behind us. She was with him when Elvis died.
Wow.
She was his last girlfriend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite piece in this room?
I guess the dress.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I wore that on Montel Williams, that show a long time ago.
yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, let's keep walking.
Okay.
Okay, we're in the hallway now, and this is the moment I've been waiting for because it is the Elvis wart. And you have it right here. Tell us what's the story?
The wart was removed from his right wrist in '57 when he went into the Army. And I heard about it. I thought it was a joke, but it was a real thing, real deal. So I purchased the wart in 1991. It's in a test tube with formaldehyde. And I've had people wanting to clone Elvis and to come slice it open
Wow.
and get his DNA, but I do not want to clone Elvis.
Yeah.
It just would not be fair to bring him back. He wouldn't be the same.
That's right. But now you also have the maybe Elvis toenail clipping
Right.
that was found in the carpet.
Right. I took the tour in '83, and everybody had already gone outside at the end of the tour, and I was taking pictures, and I just wanted to touch where Elvis had walked. So the tour guide went somewhere else. I was in there by myself, and so I just skimmed my hand on the carpet over near the sofa, and I thought it was a rhinestone. It was embedded in one of the fibers. And so I got it and went outside in the sun and realized it was a toenail clipping. So I call it the maybe Elvis toenail.
Have you ever done like DNA?
No, I don't.
sampling?
No.
Let's just believe that it is. It's not the maybe Elvis toenail. It is Elvis's toenail.
Who else would be in there clipping their toenails?
I know, it's true. Well, so are these the two most
Prized
possessions of the whole museum? Okay, and so we're right next to another room that I think I know the theme of it,
Okay.
but we're gonna go in there.
Okay, but you got to see Ozzy.
Ozzy's. So when Ozzy came to visit, he couldn't be left out.
No, he
So
couldn't.
we now have Ozzy Osbourne's fingernail clipping, and these are the real Ozzy clippings for sure. You saw him.
Yeah, I mean, it was on the Discovery Channel of him cutting his fingernails, and he kept cutting. And I was happy with one, but he gave me 3.
Yes,
So yeah,
that is
So
awesome.
we could clone Ozzy.
Yeah,
I've got 3, so I could sacrifice
we definitely.
one.
There you go. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna walk in.
Okay.
Okay, now we are in a room that is gold and also lots of baby pictures of Elvis. So I thought we were in the baby Elvis room, and then I thought maybe it had something to do with his love for peanut butter and banana sandwiches, but neither of those are true.
It's the gold record room.
It's the gold record room. Okay, and so again, memorabilia on every inch.
Exactly.
What's something in here that we need to know about?
I can show you some pictures of the wart that was on Elvis's hand.
Okay.
To prove that he did have a wart on
Yeah.
his right wrist.
Okay.
I've got that. The original bedspread and matching curtains.
Yep.
I have a statue over there that looks more like Eddie Munster than Elvis, but it's still good.
Yep.
And some of my glitter work, the Elvis lamps, costumes again, clothes from the 70s in this room.
Is there anything you don't have? Is there anything you're looking for?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff I don't have. There's some earmuffs that came out in the 80s that had Elvis's head on it. And I've got the bedroom slippers, but I
Okay.
don't have the earmuffs.
Are they on eBay or anything?
No, I can't find them.
All right. Well, if anybody out there is watching and can help Johnny find the Elvis earmuffs,
Right.
that would be an incredible gift.
It would. It would.
Okay, let's take
I'll
off
give them free tickets to the Big E.
There you go. And we're getting ready to talk about the Big E, but we're going to hit one more of your rooms,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna let you tell us
All right.
what's happening, what's coming up.
Okay.
Okay, final room of the museum.
Right.
What do we need to know?
We need to know this is the Elvis playpen with Einstein and Jesus walking on the water. And it represents the mind, body, and soul.
Okay.
That's sort of a deep piece. Also have costumes here. The Elvis prayer rug, which is this lithograph that I did in the 1988. The gold lame jacket, which I made for different ETAs to wear over the years. And it's painted pink, sort of Pepto-Bismol pink. It was really wild before I started hanging things. But that represents Elvis. When he first got some money, he bought a pink shirt and black pants.
Okay.
And that wasn't very macho in the day, but
He was a trendsetter.
Exactly. He became famous for being so original and different. So.
Well, I'm absolutely fascinated at what you've done. I can't believe that this is right here in downtown Cornelia. This is a Guinness Book of World Records.
Correct. Yeah.
Holding museum, and I think everybody needs to know about that. But I want to talk, and one of the reasons we wanted to have you on the show is because of something really big coming up. It's the Big E Festival, and this is huge. In fact, it's won an Emmy Award. And it's happening just in the first weekend of August. Tell us all about it.
It's going to be at the Rayburn County Civic Center, and it's August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. The first, it'll have a meet and greet at 5 o'clock on that Friday, And I bring back last year's winner, which is Matthew Spalding, and I'll have David Lee, who's a world champion, to perform Friday night at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So that's the championship show. And then Saturday, the contest starts at 1 o'clock, and the ETAs will be competing for a prize of $1,000 first place, $500 second, and $250 third. And so that will start at 1. Doors open at 12. And last year I had 14 ETAs, and I think I'm going to have more this year because I've been getting people I haven't had before.
Are you a judge?
No, I'm never judge.
Okay.
No.
I
know the guys.
Okay. What is the criteria? I mean, you have to look the part, but is it voice? You have to sound, dress? Like, what is the?
Yeah, there's 5 things in the criteria. The voice is the most points you could possibly get.
Okay.
Out of 100 points, it's 30 points. Your mannerisms, your connection with the audience, costume, and originality, and I bring different judges every year who do not know the guys, and I want it to be fair.
And folks come from across the country.
They do.
For this.
Yeah, all over. I have a guy that comes from Indiana to compete. I have some fans from Texas who've already bought their tickets and just flying here for that weekend. But after the contest, it usually ends around 4:35. Kingwood is having a sock hop and karaoke.
How appropriate that Kingwood is having.
Kingwood. And then also on Sunday at 11, Kingwood's having an Elvis gospel brunch.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah. Tickets are $25 and $20.
Okay.
Friday night, I think all we have left are the $20 tickets. The front is already sold out. And then Saturday, we still have some $25 tickets, and then $20 tickets for general admission.
Okay.
And they can get tickets by calling Bill at 706-201-8232.
All right, and you've got a Facebook page with an event, I believe. I've seen.
I have it on Facebook, and there's also a website, bigefest.com.
Okay.
And
so go check that out. Get tickets. It sounds like a lot of fun. If you can't make it that weekend, come to this place, downtown Cornelia, at the Loudermilk Boarding House Museum, the Everything Elvis Museum, beautiful 1908 home. You've done a fantastic job. Again, I hope I get to keep the hat and the boa. I have really channeled the energy in this house. So once again, what are the hours if people want to come and visit?
Friday and Saturday, 10 to 4.
Okay.
And then other times by appointments, just call 706-540-3915.
Joni, thank you so much for being a part of this and being a part of this community. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mary Beth.
We'll be right back.
Stay with us. More talk coming up on today's Chamber Chat on the Road. We'll be right back with Mary Beth and her guest.
Every day in the United States, a child will lose a limb to a lawnmower accident. Committed to making a difference, a group of concerned parents, all affected by this life-altering circumstance, is mobilizing.
In 2004, our son Jake was in a lawnmower accident, and sadly, my husband Brett was operating the machine. This past year, we decided to reach out to all these families we've been meeting over the last 11 years and ask them, would they want to come together with us to talk to families around the world about lawnmower safety?
It's been emotional, it's been powerful, of just spending time with the children that have been involved in the accidents to see that it does get better and there is hope for tomorrow.
13 families, one voice with a simple message. Keep your kids inside when mowing the lawn.
Welcome back. Our next stop is Sweethouse Barbecue. Sweethouse Barbecue was formerly located at J. Moore Farms, but is now located in Cornelia at the Quality Foods Shopping Center. In fact, all you need to do is look for Sweetie, the pig located outside of the restaurant. We're going to hop inside and meet with the owner and hear her great story behind this restaurant. We are here in Sweethouse Barbecue with Luann. Luann is the magic behind this place, so thanks for being on the show. And I want to know a little bit about your history. How did you get into cooking barbecue?
It was a bit of a fluke. I actually was helping at the little walk-up stand down at J. Moore on the weekends, running a register for them. And basically I just learned how to do things, and I got involved a little more and a little more, and eventually I opened up down there myself. So I was down at J. Moore for 6 years.
Wow.
And then I moved here almost 3 years ago.
And you're coming up on your 3rd anniversary in this location, but there's so many unique things about this place that I want to talk about today, but one of those is the unique way in which you prepare your pork. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do that makes it different?
Well, when I started doing barbecue, both of my parents were both heart patients and diabetics, but they loved pork, and I always understood that it was not the best thing for them to eat.
Yeah.
So I started pulling the meat and taking as much of the fat out of it as I possibly could. I felt better about them eating it, and so therefore it's, as some have called it, clean. And I knew that they could enjoy it that way. I have a lot of people that will stop by on their way visiting their parents up here, and they'll stop by and get a pound of pork and take it to them because they know that they can have it and it's not full of fat.
Yeah, and I can vouch for that because I've eaten it, and it's delicious and without all that kind of fatty grizzle in it. But outside of the pork that you're so well known for, what other items are on your menu?
I have baby back ribs. I do boneless, skinless chicken breasts that I smoke and slice.
Yes,
And
had that too.
And I also have a smoked sausage. It's a pork rope sausage that's smoked. I slice it up, and it's very tasty with barbecue sauce.
And then you have your traditional barbecue side, slaw, Brunswick stew.
I do a potato salad and baked beans, and also green beans and macaroni and cheese. I don't fry anything, but I do have plain and barbecue chips.
Yeah.
I extended the menu a little bit when I moved here. I try to keep everything simple, and so I didn't want to fry anything because I don't want to have to clean up the mess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you pretty much do this kind of by yourself. I mean, I know you have help, but you come in the mornings and you get the meat. Like this morning, we've got baby back ribs that you can smell that you've already started. So you're really running this show, and it's awesome.
It's a lot of work.
You also do catering. So outside of just the restaurant, you do
Right.
catering. So tell me a little bit about catering and how people can get in touch with you for that.
Absolutely. I do a lot of stuff for people to pick up. Occasionally I deliver things, and I have catered weddings, and so it's just a comfort food, and
Yeah.
people enjoy it when they're getting together with family and birthday parties, and I've done baby showers,
Yeah.
and so,
All kinds of things.
So it's becoming very popular for catering events and just little meetings, or whatever people want to do.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the signs. You have the restaurant is decorated in all these really cute, funny signs. How did you start being a collector of all these?
Well, I started coming up with little signs. Sometimes I think as I've gotten older, sometimes I want to say things to people, and I really shouldn't. And my mother always told me that if you don't have anything nice to say, just keep your mouth shut
Right.
and don't say anything at all. So I started putting things on signs. The biggest thing for me is there's just not enough laughter anymore.
Yeah.
People don't take time to just laugh at something.
Yeah.
And my big thing is, if I have one person a day come in here and they find a sign that they can relate to and they laugh, I've done my job.
Yeah.
So it's just
Do you have a favorite? Probably all of them are favorites, but they're all really.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
No,
You like them all.
I like them all.
Well, earlier we mentioned Sweetie, which is sort of your mascot for the restaurant.
Sweetie is the
And
mascot.
How did Sweetie come about?
Well, the DOT approved me to go on the northbound signs, exit signs. So when people get off, they can see McDonald's and Wendy's, but there was no sign for me on Level Grove here. Since we couldn't put a sign, my boyfriend said, how about if we get a truck and we'll put a sign on the back of the truck? And so I kind of looked at him and I said, well, what if you built me a pig truck? And he goes, So he started drawing it on a napkin, actually, and Sweetie
was born.
Sweetie came to life.
And now that's how people know where you guys are. And just to remind you guys, Sweethouse Barbecue is located in the Quality Foods Shopping Center in Cornelia. But look for Sweetie parked out by the road, and that's how you know you're in the right place. And tell me your hours.
11 to 7, Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday, 11 to 7. For catering, people can call you if you've got a meeting, if you've got a family function, a shower, wedding, office party. You guys can do all of it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And so we're going to run the phone number along the bottom of the screen, but what's the phone number?
770-843-4587.
Okay. Luann, thank you so much for all you're doing in this community. I think it's great what you're having that good Southern comfort food, but doing it in a healthy way. I think people appreciate that and appreciate your attitude about not taking life so seriously and just having fun. So thank you so much. Reminder, ribbon cutting. We've got a ribbon cutting for you guys July 17th, Wednesday, July 17th, 12:15, right here, Sweethouse Barbecue. Come join the celebration as we welcome Luann to the Chamber community. And also visit her all month long. She's celebrating her 3rd anniversary. It's a great time to come and just show your appreciation and try out some of the delicious food on this menu. So thank you so much. We'll be right back. And that's a wrap for Chamber Chat. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in next month when we have more exciting guests on the road throughout Habersham County.
Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed today's program and hope to see you again next time. Chamber Chat on the Road is a community service of Kinetic TV.